before I get off the stage, I want to thank every single volunteer who has helped put this event together. Every single one of them has given their time, their resources. Thankful to all of the sponsors. I'm not going to go on mentioning names now. There'll be a time for that. But I want to thank everybody, the volunteers, the sponsors, the entire TEDx Admiralty team. I'm just the face. There's so many people, amazing people, who have been working tirelessly for months to make this event happen. And then, of course, there's you. Because if you were not here, then we wouldn't have an event. So thank you to every one of you who has come here today. And I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you.
One more time for our co-organizer, a round of applause for Kelechi Onzuzu. Thank you so much for that short and inspiring speech. Yes. Again, look to your right and to your left and tell your neighbor, Nama you be. I know some ladies are sitting down beside ladies, so please be intentional about this. Talk to the man in front of you and tell him, Nama you be. Yes, today is going to be very special. We have amazing performances lined up for us today. We have one-to-one seller. They're going to be on our stage today. If you're excited, make some noise. We have Ankara and Black. We're going to be speaking from, speaking on sons, fathers, and community. We have Quilo. We have the Executive Governor of Jos. We have Tunde Onokoya. We have Olushola Aleye. Today promises to be amazing, so please get your notepads ready. Also, for production's sake, we would appreciate that when the speakers come on stage, you give them a round of applause. It helps the production, it helps everything. And at some point, the cameras will be focused on the audience. So please make sure your face is looking, you understand? Thank you. Looking packaged and well organized. How many people have attended more than one TEDx event? I went to TEDx Ikoyi 2 weeks ago. It was beautiful. Today I'm at TEDx Admiralty. It's amazing. I love the ambience. I love everything. I would advise you to always attend TEDx on the islands. Ladies and gentlemen, I attended TEDx Mushin. Guest speaker, MC Oluomo. Sunday Dagoru. Well, it's amazing how a lot of voices have risen from the TEDx stage. I remember the first time I heard Tunde Onokoya I was at TEDx Covenant University, and it was inspiring, and that spurred me on to greater things, in life. So as a man here, if you're gathered here, be prepared to be inspired, prepared to learn, prepared to change the narrative or the knowledge you already have. Ladies and gentlemen, coming for the next performance, for the opening performance, if your hands are not too busy, please put your hands together for Ankara and Black. All right. So they told me to continue. Today's International Men's Day. And who knows the theme for this year's International Men's Day? The team. Yeah. So what's your name? Okweme Bob. Can you stand and say it out? No, that's actually the theme for this year's TEDx Admiralty Way. A round of applause for Okweme Bob. He tried. He's brave. Yeah. You can use Google, ChatGPT. This year's International Men's Day. Okay, I can see someone there. The team. Okay, so the theme is men and boys. Men and boys. Because it's always been centered around men. But people don't really realize that these men have actually grown. It starts from their teenage. And many of the men we have today are byproducts of what they experienced while they were younger. So it's important to have them all inclusive. So ladies and gentlemen, I think Ankara and Black are ready. Please, one more time, I apologize. Put your hands together for Ankara and Black.
lálejò lọ́kùnrin lóbìnrin ẹ kúlé láǹkárá lé o ẹ káàbọ̀ làǹkérò ọ̀nà bí lélẹ̀ bá wà kẹ́ròdé báyìí kúlélẹ̀ bá wà kẹ́rọ̀dẹ̀dẹ̀. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to TEDx Admiralty Way. Coca-Cola Faditio.
As a guy in his mid-20s.
Pressure good day. As a 12-year-old boy child, pressure good day. Pressure good day. Mommy, please can I get extra rice? Extra plate, please. Can I get extra rice? Please. Food! That is all you know. Instead of you to find a way to make your parents proud. You take this and get her from here. I collected it reluctantly and I went to eat. And while I was at it, my father came out from his bedroom and he said,
No more video games. No more weekend football. You are grounded and you no longer have privileges in this house for the next 1 month until I see that you are no longer distracted.
Now you must have thought probably I lied, stole, or did something evil or something of such, but that was not it. Well, it happened on a Thursday, 11 a.m. The sun was bright and with great excitement and anxiety. I went to represent my school in a debate competition. It was the fourth rounds, and my school and Barbados High School were the only school remaining in the competition. And I don't know what happened. I just lost my confidence and I flopped in my closing speech. And then Barbados High School won. While I was wailing, my teacher came to me and he said that
was a great challenge. I'm glad you got it all. The thing you should learn is that you will not always win in life, but you should learn from this journey and hope to do better at such opportunities again.
Iwonye Zuzu was the first thing I got from my own mother. Oh yes, she went all through comparing me with Dare, who happens to win for Barbados High School. All through the drive home, she kept talking and talking and talking. You know what? I'm a failure. If I can't just win a competition, I'm useless. I'm not a good son. I shouldn't have been born. Yes, but you see, my sister took fourth in her class last time. She's a woman. She will get married, my mother said.
The loss of Kayode, my best friend, has put me in some sort of mental state I cannot even explain. Kayode and I have been friends since primary school. We attended the same secondary school, and in fact, we were seatmates. We finished secondary school and wrote JAMB that jammed me twice, and him 3 times. After one more attempt, he gained admission into my university. But I was still in 100 level at that point, courtesy of ASU strike. I was so excited that my friend was finally in my school. Kayode and I would study hard at every exam just to get good grades. Our parents could barely afford our school fee. Hence, we just must do good, graduate in time, and get a good job. We graduated, we served, and job hunted for a while, but we couldn't get any. On several occasions, Kayode had been bullied by guys on his streets, and girls. He had been ridiculed by girls because he was a mere factory worker.
Anaye, upon all the school where you go, you don't even get money. Me when I go school, self, I carry past you.
His girlfriend broke up with him just to be with some Yahoo boy.
So Egbon. You know, say no vex, say how they run your babe. You see me, I get back. You be Egbon with dry. But you still be Egbon.
Kayode succumbed to pressure. And he joined these guys. And all of a sudden, he became very rich. Everyone started to respect him. His Instagram followers increased geometrically. And people that had looked down on him on the street started to honor him. Kayode was so happy. But I kept begging my friend, Uluwa Kayode, don't join these guys. But on a Sunday afternoon, my friend called me to his house. And Kayode, Kayode had committed suicide. Then I saw a note he left me confessing how he had killed 4 girls. He killed 4 girls for money rituals. And now, the family of the last girl have evidences against him for murdering their only daughter. And they will come for him. That's how I lost my friend. He caused his family so much grief. Sadly now, I work in a bank. And I'm barely getting by. The society call me broke and bully my kind and I. They even call a lady we work together and earn the same salary hardworking. How unfair is it to be a guy? Should I bow to pressure? I did try now. I just want to be upright. Life is in phases.
Mr. Johnson, please pick up your letter from the HR's office. That was the announcement that turned everything around. Harold and Co. had laid off some staff at the wake of 2022, and that began my mystery. I job hunted for a while and then decided to use my car to run Uber business. But that could barely cater to my family and other needs.
Okay, if you don't not take care of these children, why did you bet them in the first place?
Man, we no fit buy house be for your wife. Now, man, be that.
Every guy is contributing 200k. If you don't have it, just sit in your house.
Daddy, I'm the only one that have not paid excursion fee in my class.
All this and more do I hear every now and then. And I've been raised to know that a man that cannot cater to his family is a failure. I've been trained to know that men don't talk or complain, they only act. And I have known for the longest time that being a man is silent and manning up even when you're going crazy. I also know that as a man, you don't have the luxury of being emotional, even if you want to be. I've been made to believe that I must have answers and solutions to every damn problem and challenges. Else I am a failure. But I am clueless going forward. I am confused. I don't even know what's next to be done. I am going crazy. I'm losing my mind. I am going mad. No! But I must man up, they all say.
I am tired.
I am sad.
I am weak.
Pressure don't dey.
Hachi? 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 Dana? Hachi? Oh, you don't come. Your people, they wait you.
I live in Admiralty Way, Lekki. I had all I wanted at my beck and call. I lack nothing. Mr. Cole was usually not around, and Mrs. Cole barely tried to play her motherly role. At the end of each term in my class, I confess which was the joy of my parents, courtesy of Mr. Femi's effort as my extra class tutor. Kachi, when your alarm rings at 5:30 a.m., hop out of bed immediately, go downstairs for breakfast, and be out for school at 6:15 a.m. Now, after school, Mr. John drives you home. You have your shower, take your lunch, and be out for your extra classes at 4:30 p.m. And after that, you have your, just freshen up and please, your dinner, and you must be in bed by 7:15 p.m. Do you understand? How do I understand? Because I had questions to ask, clarities to make, and when I made to say, hey, mommy, can I? Do not mommy me, okay? And the leader is going to take care of you, and at the end of the day, I'm just going to figure something out, okay?
God. Oh, stupid woman!
Please.
Stupid woman!
you hear that? That is what Mr. and Mrs. Cole do every time they're at home. He beats her to a pulp and drags her and her hair down the stairs until Lydia will come downstairs, close my eyes and take me upstairs. So I don't see what is going on, but I can see it. I can see it clearly with my ears and I can hear it audibly with my eyes. And when I made to ask him, Daddy, why are you beating Mommy? He would say, a man must not be a weakling. As a man, you must always be in charge. A man who does not take charge has failed as a man. And at age 12, I saw my father beat a man in a room behind our house. They beat the man so bad I can only realize that he was a man because I could hear his voice. Another day, I saw him brought a man home in cold blood, and I hear him say, a man must always be in charge. As a man, he must always be in charge. But now that I took after him, bullying a guy who wanted to come first in my class, everybody see me as the bad person, even him. But my father would always say, a man must always be in charge. So why will I allow that one to come first in my own class? I must be the first. I must always be in charge. So I bullied Dakpo, and I poisoned him, and I hit his head, and he suffered internal bleeding during the bully torture. And then he died a few days after. But I swear to God, it's not me.
Calm down, Kachi.
It was my father.
Calm down,
It's
Kachi.
not me.
Kachi,
It's
calm
not
down.
me. I wish I was
Calm
not
down,
born.
calm down.
I wish I
Kachi,
did
I
not
can
live
hear
with
you.
him.
Kachi, I can hear you. Calm down.
It's not my
Kachi,
fault.
calm down, calm
It's
down.
not my fault. I'm not calling my father again.
Bamiela, 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 Bamiela. Leads by men. Helplessness and feasted on our cluelessness.
Allahu Akbar!
Critiquing social programming around boys is the way forward.
Re-evaluating key voices in gender development is the way to go. Infrastructural, emotional, and educational investment in boys is the way forward.
Dismantling systematic patriarchy and male chauvinism would be the way out.
Face it.
Head on.
With all your strength,
With all resources.
Redefine masculinity.
All right, one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Please a round of applause for Ankara and Black. That was a powerful and amazing presentation. Yes. So in case you're just walking in, TEDx Admiralty way. Today promises to be amazing. The team is redefining masculinity, and we have amazing lineup of speakers. And the first speaker is going to be speaking any moment from now. I'll ask the technical crew to please give me a citation before I introduce the next speaker. The next speaker is Mr. Omorui Uyilo, pardon me, Odoi Giwere. Round of applause for him.
Morning. Still morning. It's lovely to meet you, and to all the men here, happy International Men's Day. I kind of feel like the TEDx Admiralty team set me up, bringing me first. What that means is I have the benefit of people fixing the foundation. This is not on. Yeah, so if I get it right, they'll build on my foundation. If I don't, they'll probably fix what needs to be fixed. But it's lovely to be here. And I'm going to be speaking to us this morning, myself inclusive, on something very important, right? I'm going to be talking about sons, fathers, and community. What we must teach our boys. But I have a subtopic, lessons from a grinding stone. How many of us have had a grinding stone before? How many of us have seen one? You've seen a grinding stone. How many of us have used a grinding stone? Okay, so this is not so much of a Gen Z audience, and I'm excited. So you see, I was raised by my mom. And she raised us, the three of us, my brothers and I alone. My father died when I was 8, and even then, I didn't really have a relationship with him, so I was raised by my mom. And my mom was one of those super moms who believed that if you could eat, then you should be able to cook. So we didn't have a cook, and we all learned to cook. One of my